Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah,
Today is, let's see, today is December 8th. December 8th. Week two in December, the last month of 2025.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think 2026 is going to be a fun year for me.
Oh, good. Good, good, good. I'll be right, I'm sorry, Bonnie. I'll be
No
right
problem.
back. The coffee just went off, so I'm going to go get
Go
myself a
get
quick
that
cup.
coffee.
I know, right? Yeah, I've been waiting for it to finish percolating.
Yeah.
Finally, finally finished. Not percolating, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I
Percolate.
know.
Nobody percolates their coffee anymore.
I remember when I was a teenager and they had home economics class in junior high,
Yeah.
and you had to have the old-fashioned percolator where you put the little container in the pot and then you boil the water and you hoped your grounds didn't
Oh yeah.
pop over the edge.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And now I just use instant coffee and be done with it.
Oh, I still brew my coffee, but
Sometimes I do. I mean, I have all that stuff to do that and fresh coffee and a coffee grinder. I have fresh beans, but I can do all of that, but I don't always like to take the time to do all of that.
yeah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's fun. My husband makes the coffee usually for us, so it's nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't mind so much. So how's your December going so far?
It's off to a really good start.
Nice.
I I've been struggling to get my health back for since I had surgery in May. And I needed to be able to get in and out and go places when I wanted to go. And my daughter wouldn't be home when I needed to leave or when I came back. And so it was always a conflict of time. And so I had to go, I can get in and out of my apartment myself in my own apartment and go down the elevator, take the elevator, go on out, get my access and go where I need to go and come back. So I opted for the independent route.
Yeah, that way you're not relying on somebody, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what was your surgery about?
I had fallen in February and I fell again in May, and my hard-headedness of trying to insist on getting myself up off the ground caused me to stress my abdominal incision from my previous hernia surgery. And so I popped a hernia again.
Oh, yeah, my mom used to have hernias all the time. Yeah. I can't even keep track of how many hernia surgeries she had. Just seemed like she was always having something done. And wire meshes and all kinds of weird
Yeah,
things. But yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Well, at least you're on the
but
mend
I'm
now.
better. But I'm better.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right? Is
Mhm.
that now you're feeling stronger and yeah, yeah.
Living independently.
And living independently. Yeah. At our age, we try to do that as long as we can, right?
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah. So good for you. Good for you. So I saw that because I put a poll in the community, right,
Hmm.
asking what people are most interested in. And I did see that you had responded, which is awesome, and that your You're most interested in AI art prompts and techniques. So, and then you put
Hmm.
an additional learning how to take your photography and generate new creations.
Well,
Oh,
like you were explaining in that see and be seen where you hand paint your background
mm-hmm.
or create a piece of art and then put it into the computer, the AI, and then it can give you your own
Don't
print.
be giving my class info away.
I'm not giving it away. That's what you taught me.
That's a class, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Sneak preview for those of you thinking of taking my class. So, yeah,
Well, I learned a lot in that class, so people should take it.
thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's really photography probably has a place, definitely in AI and using it. I'm using it right now, the photography. I've started using it right now in creating some uh, ads, some marketing ads. So that's something that I'm not necessarily developing it for a class, but I am uh, working on it. I mean, if there's interest, you know, um, that's something that can happen. It looks like right now there's 3 votes in hands-on art. Oh, oops.
Now, don't misunderstand me. I love hands-on painting and I do pastels, oil pastels, chalk pastels, acrylic paint. I don't know if you can see what I'm wearing today, but I painted this myself. This is fabric paint on a
Yeah,
white hoodie. So
nice, nice.
yeah, and this is all done by hand.
Yeah, yeah, very nice.
So I
Very
like that too. Yeah, it's the Rose Parade. I wear this in December till January 1st every year to my little nod to the Rose Parade and great California weather on January 1st.
Do you go to the Rose Parade?
I have been numerous times, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's definitely a very pretty parade. We watch it usually.
I've gone out the night before
Oof,
and
cold.
spent the whole night out there and, run up and down Colorado Boulevard for hours at a time and then back to friends' houses and back out.
That sounds like
Very
fun.
interesting scene out there on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. So that's a cool experience to have.
Hmm.
A cool experience.
Yeah, I
Well,
had a Japanese Akita.
you what?
I had a Japanese Akita type of dog,
Uh-huh.
and I had her trained where I could walk her single file with her walking ahead of me and she'd part the path. But I've had the dog in crowds in this like packed sidewalks when I was going back in the 80s and early 90s. So you see a lot of people and it's 5 mile long route. So
Oh,
it's pretty good hiking involved sometimes. I didn't do the whole route, but I did a large portion of it.
yeah. Yeah. That's cool though. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
I'm
it's a
sure
lot of
it's
fun.
fun. Huh?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So do you live up in that area?
I don't live in that area now. I've lived in Altadena before,
Okay.
but I'm just mostly Metro LA,
Metro. Yeah.
near downtown.
Yeah. 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 Have you been? I mean,
I'm closer to USC.
okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how the Rose Parade's going to do this year with all the Altadena fire.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know what part,
Well, the Rose Parade isn't where the fire is,
it's in
so
Pasadena. I know.
right.
Yeah. But I wonder how, yeah, that's true. The fire, Altadena fire wouldn't affect the Rose Parade. Yeah. That's, We'll see what happens. So, what are your plans for Christmas?
I'm not sure what my family's got planned yet. Um, so usually we go over to one of my daughter's house, my youngest daughter. She has a nice big house and she has a backyard with a full trampoline set up with netting around it,
Hmm.
electric cars for the kids, the little electric Jeeps and stuff, and bicycles, and they can just run wild and roar, roar through the backyard. And then there's a fire pit, movable fire pit, and then she has the heating lamps so you can sit out there and it'll be heated. And so we can have a packed in crowd over there sometimes. It just depends on how many people show up. But if all of my great grandkids show up, there's 13 of them, plus
Wow.
6 adult grandchildren, plus their significant others. So right then you're at 24.
How many children do you have?
I have three. I have a son who's down in San Diego. He's a retired Marine officer. He's currently not married and he has no children. He was married, but he got a divorce. And then I have 2 adult daughters who each had 3 children, who each had more children.
Yeah.
I've got one grandson that doesn't have any kids yet. He just went into the army, so we'll see what happens after 4 years. He'll probably end up getting married at some point along the line.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, that's nice to hear. Big families are always nice to have.
Mhm.
I come from a family of five, but that includes my parents, so three kids and two adults. But yeah, we're all my parents are dead now, and my sister, my oldest sister's dead now, and my brother is off the grid. I don't even know if he's alive or dead, and so it's just me more or less,
You don't have
and their
children?
kids. Yeah, I have a
Have
child.
children?
Yeah, I have a child. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have a son. He's 30. He lives in Texas. That's where we're going for Christmas.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's getting married.
No, he's married.
I thought it was a wedding.
No,
No, I misunderstood.
you
Okay.
missed. Yeah. No, we're going to celebrate Christmas with him.
Oh, Christmas. Okay, I don't know where I got wedding from. Anyway, I misunderstood.
That's okay. That is absolutely okay. So it's
Paying
easy.
attention in 10 different directions.
Are you? I don't know how I'm winding a lot of things down, especially in this school community, man. It's a major distraction, all the different communities for me personally, and I just don't have the time or the energy to continue to give to all these different communities because it's really taken away from my own community, but also from my life, from my art. Because I art every day, and it's put a kind of like a stop, a little bit of a stop on how my day normally goes. So
Mhm.
I've noticed that in just 6 weeks, it is a little bit of a detriment to my
Yeah.
normal schedule. And
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to fit it all in because
yeah,
I'm a
it's
member of a
called,
couple of different communities.
yeah.
Um, but they were mostly outside the my apartment, so I would go, like I'm a member of a writers group, children book authors and illustrators. And then there's also a group, art group that I'm involved in called Painted Brain in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but you're not talking about school communities,
No,
correct?
I'm not talking about school
Yeah, so
communities.
no,
I'm
no.
only in a
I'm
couple of those.
Yeah.
And so, but I understand what you're saying about, finding the right balance of how much energy you've got to give each community and not put your whole life aside.
Hmm. Yeah, and I've been wanting to support like any member in Visionary Artist Path
Mhm.
community. If they have a school community, I do go and join their community. I may
Mhm.
not participate at all. I'll go and introduce myself,
Well, that's a good idea.
but I won't. I can't. I don't have time,
Well, no,
unfortunately.
you can't be a student
And I'm
everywhere
not
and a
going to
leader.
buy memberships to every single community. Some people aren't free communities. They're instantly a fee, and it's like, no, no. Yeah.
That can total up. I was talking to a friend yesterday and she's like, well, how many different AIs do you need?
How
I'm
many
like, well,
different what?
AIs, she was saying it like kind of sarcastically, how many AIs do you need? It's like she's not involved in the computers.
That's okay. That's her life and her
Right.
thing. So
But then
less the
she's
good
like,
and
well, one should do, just use one. I'm like,
yeah,
no.
that's fine too. I'm
If
not, I don't use, I'm not a like massive AI user. I have, I have probably just three I use.
right.
One primarily for my words, um,
Hmm.
two for images. I bounce between two, but yeah, it's too much. It doesn't serve, you know what? We live in an ADHD society, and since COVID lockdown, no, it's sad. Since COVID lockdown online, that has generated and created that mentality in people who weren't ever diagnosed with ADHD, because it's like this is going on and this is going on, and people have this mechanism in their brain that it's like they feel they're going to miss out on something if they don't do it all. And it's like,
Right.
yeah, so in a way, and I went from hands-on brick and mortar art school. I was a
Mhm.
instructor 3 times a week in an art studio,
Oh, okay.
and I took it all online because, it was the thing to do. Otherwise, you lost your livelihood, because
Right.
our studio went out of business during COVID lockdown. It couldn't sustain rent or anything like that. So after 35 years, the doors closed on it, and it was really sad. And then the building got sold, and during all of that time, because the owner of the building couldn't afford to pay property taxes, it's a chain reaction of
Right. It's a
stuff.
chain reaction.
So once COVID, life out there reopened, the studio was a thing of the past. So I've remained online, and the students, I used to work with private students in my studio, and
Mhm.
after COVID, I just never reopened my doors, to outside people, and I'm okay with that. I'll show my art by appointment only, because I have, all my art is stored in a room in the house. But yeah, so I think I even helped contribute to that ADHD mentality
Right.
with female artists, because I was one of the ones that started. I mean, I've always been on YouTube for
Right.
decades, several decades, but as a hands-on instructor,
Mhm.
just really, really since I guess 2018,
Yeah,
and
I
then
didn't pivot and get online when the dance studio closed because I was a Zumba instructor, but I was doing Zumba Gold, which is for people with more limited abilities. And I had some people that had back issues and the getting, stretching and everything. But when the dance studio closed again, but I didn't take it online. I'm going to probably take it online this next year. But
good for you. Yeah, yeah.
I stayed a Zumba instructor.
Oh, you were the instructor?
I was the instructor.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
I tell people if you can do this and pat your feet, you're good to dance with me.
I love it. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Made it easy for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So there's lots of things happening today in the world, and
Yeah,
not everybody's gonna ever use AI.
this is true. Some people are very afraid of it.
Well, yeah, there's fear in the world. And there's a lot of, marketing that promotes and encourages fear.
Right. Well, that's true.
Yeah, so and there are people who are real susceptible to embracing fear
Mhm.
because that's that's who they are.
Now, you
So
don't teach writing, right? Do you teach writing at all?
I just finished what five classes of writing with AI.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about like at a university level. Because I was thinking about you.
I'm just a professional writer with 22
Oh,
books published, so
oh, okay. No, no, the reason I was asking is because USC has something coming up in February of this next year, the future of writing and how it ties in with AI.
well, that's why I did the whole writing with
Right.
AI course.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoyed that a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, because as a writer, I recognize there are a lot of writers out there who let AI just write for them, and it's like, oh, you're hurting us now.
Right,
Um, and there is AI, and it's not AI. It's not AI that takes jobs away from people. It's how people choose to use AI that takes jobs. It's just like when AI image came out, when Midjourney popped on the scene back in 2022, and the few people who were starting to use it, they were, making the claims that they had, oh, I'm an oil painter and I painted this. And I was always astounded. It's like you didn't paint that because if you paint like that, why are you not famous already? Even if
right.
just on a local level, why are you not famous? Why are you hiding your real identity? Why don't you have a massive website? Why are you not in shows? So as a hands-on artist, you live the life of an artist. You know what a
Hmm.
real life artist, especially of that caliber,
Hmm.
would be doing in life. And the fact that these people weren't doing it and making claims, yeah. So I campaigned against, or for, I should say, not against AI use, but for human transparency. Be
Right,
honest, be honest, be
right.
honest, because deception, humanity is, there's a large percentage of humans who are incredibly deceptive.
Yes.
And so it's like, you don't get to do that to my face. Use
Right.
AI and claim that you did it all. So, my personal belief is whatever your professional area is, or whatever, you are extremely involved in and invested in life, and AI comes with an application that generates stuff for that area, become an expert in your field with AI, because what it does is it immediately develops the discernment in you to where I'm at a level now where I can instantly tell someone who's writing with AI. I can look at images and I know instantly if
Mhm.
they're using AI art,
Yeah.
AI images. I mean, and that was just through becoming very aware that people were going to use AI in a very you know cheater way. I don't
I
know.
was going to use the word sleazy.
Well, I don't know that just because they use AI, they're sleazy, but um, you know, transparency is applicable. I
Right,
I don't mind people using the tools that are available to them, just being honest about what they're using,
right.
and
It's the
not.
honesty or the lack of honesty.
Yeah, that's what hurts, that's what hurts humans in relationships. Are you going to be an honest human being, or are you going to be a dishonest human being? We got enough of that out in our world today,
Right.
dishonesty. And so I believe in personal integrity, so I don't know. I'm not a morality police. I don't go after people and try to accuse them of dishonesty, but when it's brought to my face and I see it, I speak out against it. So it's terrible. But
Well,
yeah,
I let people know when I'm using AI in my art or my videos or whatever, if I add some elements from AI.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that I'm able to, help me figure out how to use my own photography as a base
Hmm.
to set off the rest of it, or my own piece of art.
Yeah, and one way you can start with that body is have a piece of your have a photo on your
Mhm,
computer and drag it into an AI and say, write me a prompt for this or
mhm,
regenerate it. Let me, what would you regenerate it and see what happens, experiment. And that's one of the fun things about AI is
mhm,
that you experiment with it,
right.
and you explore possibility.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely what I'm doing. One of the things that I've been playing with AI for is I went to a app called Levin Lab, and I've cloned my voice.
Oh no,
Can-
don't put yourself as a clone on the internet.
Oh no.
I'm really against that. Yeah.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, I struggle with doing our AI-ified, creating like AI images that
Oh,
look
okay.
like us. Because there's too many, there's hackers, and this isn't fear,
Don't use the
it's just
voice.
reality. There are
Oh, okay.
hackers out there, and we know a family whose daughter's voice was cloned, and
Mhm.
they did a phone call. She did a phone call with her brother, and they had no clue it wasn't her, and this is a true
Oh,
story.
okay.
They had no clue it wasn't her, and she's like, I am in a financial bind. Can you send me $2,000? It was just a test. 2,000 is
Oh,
nothing for this family. And the brother was like, yeah, what account do you want me to send it to? And gave an account. And when he saw the sister, she was like, what are you talking about? So they did
oh,
research on that, and they learned that it he was hacked. Her voice was cloned,
oh,
and
okay.
so be careful with that kind of
Oh,
stuff,
okay. Yeah, because I
because
was going to read my poetry.
read your poetry then, but don't do it through cloning it. Don't
Oh,
clone
okay.
your voice.
Okay. Well,
Don't clone your voice. That's, yeah,
that
I
was
don't.
that was the thought, that it'd be nice just to have it read, because that way, um,
Well, it
I could
doesn't have
just
to be your voice. You can just have a
another
AI
voice.
voice read
Oh, okay.
your poetry, but I wouldn't clone my own voice.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's a
that.
good way. Just use one of the other voices they've got already. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I would do. But I mean, you follow your own heart. If your heart says it's okay for you, then you go for it. But
Well,
there's a whole hacking pool out there taking
um,
clone
yeah.
voices, and they can take it through anything that they call us and record it on the phone. They get you to say hello, hello, and yes, yes, and
Yeah, when I
repeatedly.
yeah, when I get a hacker or I get a spam call, I never use the word yes.
Hmm. Yeah, and if I see the word spam on my call, I don't even answer it. Just goes
Well,
right to, I delete it
unfortunately,
and block it.
I get some calls that are come up as flagged as spam, but they've been like from access services or doctor's offices, like a medical person was coming out to give me a physical therapy or a home visit, and they came up as spam.
I, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
I,
know.
so
Yeah,
I, you know, yeah, there's too many of those people out there though.
there are. Yeah, there's hackers. Hackers. I don't know what to
So did
say.
you, the background behind you, did you design that? That's pretty. I
Yeah,
like it.
that's mine. That's
So that
mine. Yep, that's mine.
I really like, I keep looking at that brown rug with the green. It's really caught my attention.
Yeah, I created the prompt for it, a coffee house, put myself in it.
Mhm.
Whoops.
Yeah, I see that.
Put myself and ask for a bohemian setting, and in a coffee house and
Yeah, I like that.
holding a cup of coffee with good morning. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. I like it too. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny to see me peeking out from behind myself. It doesn't completely look like me, but it's fun to have.
Well, I like, is that an embroidery blouse? Is that one of those embroidered blouses?
My peasant blouse, yeah.
Yeah. Is that embroidered?
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. But I don't own it.
No, I'm just saying I like the details. I was noticing the details of how you put everything together.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what I was noticing was the details, how detailed the salt and pepper shaker, the gray little, um, I can't tell if that's a pencil holder or something else, straws on the table.
Over here, probably
I,
pencils.
oh, okay. But I really like it. I like that vibe you've got there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like just come and have a cup of coffee with you and hang
Come
out
and
in the
have a
coffee
cup of
shop.
coffee. Bring your cup of Joe. And so, for those of you watching, for those of you who are watching this replay, because I know that some of you do. Yeah, I see it. It doesn't work against a background. You
Oh,
have to put it right in front of yourself. But
oh,
I'm
okay.
talking now to the viewers who are watching this replay. Because there seems to be a lack of interest in actually showing up live to our weekly Good Morning, I'm sitting and considering whether or not to offer it in 2026 because I make an effort to be here, and Bonnie, you make an effort to be here, and we started off with 8 of us, and we're down to 2 of us. So clearly, it's not serving a real purpose in the community, and so I don't know. I'll see if anybody shows up next Monday. You
Mm.
know. And Bonnie, if it's just you and me again, I love doing this with you, but
I know it's not the best use of our time.
that's right. That's exactly right. And so I will definitely um, rethink, rethink.
And I will be agreeable to whatever you decide to do.
You're sweet. Thank you for that. I really do enjoy this weekly chat in. And what I didn't even go over today was what's coming up this week. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we're going to say bye. But
Okay.
this week is we've got today all day until 3 o'clock, and tomorrow from 9 until 3. I've got the one-on-ones scheduled with the new members, so I'm looking forward to that. The first one starts in just a half an hour. And so that's really nice because I'll get to know some of the members. And then let's see, on Wednesday, I'm going to do at 10 o'clock, I'm going to do a live. I'll come on Zoom and I'll do a live. I'm going to tell everybody what is happening for 2026. I don't anticipate anybody showing up because I'm just going to record it. But if anybody who wants to show up, you're very welcome to join me and even ask questions. But it's not a discussion, it's more or less me making a recording.
Mhm.
Um, and then on Friday is the last 2025 class I'm offering, which is Beyond the Screen, the Muse in the Machine. And it is the final um, class connected with writing with AI. I'm really excited for that class. I think it's going to be quite interesting, but that'll conclude everything teaching wise. And then the final week that I'll be participating in community before my winter break happens is on Tuesday and Thursday next week. I'm doing the 2-part winter solstice event
Mhm.
that is live and it will not be recorded. So it's only for the individuals who come and share their energy with me.
Right.
And it's a really beautiful and special process. And so I hope some of you make room for it and come and join me as we bring 2025 to an official close within Visionary Artist Path community. And then I go off for my holiday with my family. I hope all of you do the same, but we'll talk about that next week.
Right.
So, and that's all she wrote.
Well, thank you for hosting this morning. I enjoyed myself.
Thank you for being here,
And I
Bonnie.
enjoyed what I've learned from you so far. So
Well, I'm happy you're in the community. You're a joy to have in the community. So,
I'm looking
all
forward
right,
to great things in 2026.
in
Yay!
2026, that's right. Bye, everybody. And don't forget, take the poll if you haven't taken the poll. I know you have, Bonnie, so thank you for that. So, all right. Bye. Have a great day. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.